Raechel had a neighbor who was a millionaire. She had been liking him for a long time. His name was Arish. These two started coming closer. But there were some reasons for Arish, due to which he did not go to any girl. Will these two be able to love each other? This we will see in a movie Through My Window, which is a 2022 Spanish movie. So hello guys, welcome to Movie Proms. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe to the channel. Now let's start the video without any delay. The movie starts and our main character, Raechel, is telling her story. There lived a boy in front of Raechel's house. His name was Arish. His father had a big company in the whole country. And that's why he was a millionaire. He had 3 sons, but he liked Arish of them very much. She was completely obsessed with Arish. She used to see his photo on the internet, and as soon as he came in the window, she kept looking at him. The whole story started with Raechel turning off her Wi-Fi. Raechel was unable to connect to her Wi-Fi. When she looked out the window, it was only Arish's brother, who was using his Wi-Fi. Brother thanks. Raechel gave her Wi-Fi password to Arish. For this he says thank you. One night, songs were playing outside Raechel's house. She saw Arish hanging out over there. Raechel said that stealing Wi-Fi in this way is not a good thing. She said stop the music and get out of here. Arish says that I do what I like, but still he stops the music. Raechel has a very good friend in school whose name is Yashi. Yashi likes Raechel very much. But Raechel only sees him as a friend. After school, when football practice goes on, Raechel goes to see Arish there too. The next day when Arish was walking home in the rain, Raechel started following him. After chasing Arish, she goes to the forest. Then after some time she does not see Arish anywhere. She thought someone was behind her and she fell in the mud. He was none other than Arish. He asked, "Why are you following me?" Raechel says, "I am not following you." Arish says, "I know you like me a lot." Raechel said, "There is nothing like that." Arish then writes her Wi-Fi password on her hand. It was Arish the Crescore. Arish said that when I hacked your network, you had many of my photos in it. Arish asked, "What do you want from me?" Raechel said, "I want you to love me." Arish does not take this thing seriously. Raechel said that I am scared, drop me at home. Arish said that I want something in return. I want to kiss you wherever I want. The two were about to kiss, but Arish stops Raechel. After that he dropped her home. Then we are shown, Raechel was looking at Arish's Instagram stories. His mother notices all this and says that Arish is very handsome. Raechel said there's nothing like that between us. Anyway, he is a millionaire, nothing can happen between us. At night Arish suddenly came to Raechel's room. Raechel got scared. Arish says your Wi-Fi was turned off. So I came to start the same. Raechel says that I will call the police. Arish says that you will not do anything like this. He came close to her and he started getting intimate with her, but at the next moment he leaves. As he goes, he calls her a witch. Because Raechel's hair is always messy. In the next scene we see, Yashi went to his watchman as a delivery boy. The watchman said that I did not order it, and taking advantage of the opportunity, Yashi steals the key of the swimming pool. Next day he came to Raechel to tell about this. Both of them were talking at the same time. Arish also came there. Raechel tries to hide, but Arish knew she was here. She said, "We had a party at the club. If you want to come, you can come." Yashi jealously says that I am her best friend and future husband. Arish said that if you want to bring him too, you can bring him. Yashi wasn't too interested in it, but Raechel joined them. Arish was in the VIP section, and guards was not letting Raechel in. Arish's younger brother tries to convince the guard, but still the guard didn't listen. After that Arish's elder brother comes and he takes Raechel in. Arish was hanging out outside the club. Arish was surprised to see Raechel. Raechel came directly to him and started getting intimate. Suddenly she also gets up and leaves. It was revenge for what Arish had done to her that night. After which she was hanging out with Arish's younger brother. Younger brother's name was Apollo. Apollo said that my brothers don't allow me to drink anything. So Raechel buys him a drink. He gets drank too much. He likes Raechel's friend, Gloria, but Gloria doesn't care. Raechel is about to drop him off at home, but Apollo says that's where my father will be. Please don't take me home. Raechel was not agreeing, so he took her phone and threw it down. And because of that it breaks. Raechel brings him to her house. Arish figures it out and he also comes there, takes good care of his brother. When his grandfather was ill, he took care of him. That's why he wanted to go to the medical field. But his father wants him to take care of the business. Because of this he cannot become a doctor. Arish said that he will have to wait till our father leaves from here. He slept on Raechel's bed and says that you should also come and sleep. They both started to please each other. Raechel receives a gift from Arish after coming back from school the next day. He had gifted her an iPhone. She thinks it is wrong and she goes to return Arash. Arash was talking with some other girl. Raechel said that you do all this with every girl. I am not like other girls. Arash come close to her but Raechel start leaving. But changing her mind, she kisses him. After all, both of them got intimate. Soon after getting intimate, Arash started playing his game. Ignores her completely. Raechel gets angry on this and she leaves from there. Raechel's necklace was left with Arash. She was very upset. The next day Arash takes a photo with Raechel's necklace and sends it. Raechel went to his house again to get it. There was a party going on. There was a lot of awkwardness between them. Everyone was playing games there and having fun. Everyone went to the pool. Arash takes Raechel to another room to dry her clothes. She puts her necklace on her neck. After this, both of them became intimate again. Even after that, Arash tries to run away from there. His family members also knew that he always does this. His elder brother's girlfriend told him that Arash has gone out for some work. You should also leave here. Raechel felt very bad for all this. She needed support, so she calls Yashi. Yashi said, if you want to talk about him, we can. Raechel said I was crazy. She won't go back to Arash again. Raechel's friend E invites her to the party to cheer her up. Arash was also invited by someone at the party. Raechel dances with Yashi to make him feel jealous. After that, they went to the swimming pool. Raechel said that both of us are together. She was feeling very good. She was very close to Yashi, so she also started feeling. After coming home, Arash tries to connect with Wi-Fi. But Raechel had written abuses in it. He looked out of the window. Then he saw Raechel was coming home after getting drunk. The men on the way were trying to tease her. So Arash picks up Raechel and puts her in her bedroom. Then Raechel holds her hand. Said, tell me the story, and after that you go away. Arash was feeling very guilty for what he did to Raechel. He said that when I was young, I caught my mother's affair. When I told all this to my brother, he took me to our father. Father said that I also have many affairs going on. Loving someone is a weakness. And you should never do this. That's why Arash live with different girls, no matter what he feels. But if he loves someone, it becomes a big issue. Arash is always running away from his feeling. When he is with Raechel, he was also developing the feeling. That's why it pushed her away. Arash even texted Raechel about all these things, but Yashi deletes her message. The next day his father called him and said that your strength is very less. You will have to perform very well in studies. After that you are in Stanford. He knew about Raechel. He also says that never love anyone. Arash thinks a lot about all this. He can't stay away from Raechel. He scored a goal while playing football and he dedicates to Raechel. Later he came to the library and talked to Raechel. Raechel was angry with him and did not want to have any relationship with him. Arash said that I am always running from my feeling, but please give me a chance. If you are not ready now, but anytime you feel like in the future, I will always waiting for you. He leaves by telling her about the costume party. Yashi was watching and gets up and leaves. Raechel said that Arash was saying sorry. Then Yashi says that if you go to Arash again, then I cannot be your friend. He's only using you and I want to be with you forever. Raechel agrees to go to the party with Arash. But Arash says that we are not going to the party. I have changed the plan. He took her to his father's office building. There was a helipad on the top from where they could see everything, and that was where he had planned dinner. Raechel was surprised to see that Arash says that I am the master to surprise you, like you are the master of writing. Whenever he used to come to her room, he had read her writings. Raechel liked it all and then both of them get intimate. After that their relationship was going very well. One night, Arash was having dinner with his family. His father tells him again that he should be taken to Stanford. Arash says that I don't want to take care of your business. Father got very angry because of this. He says that you have never struggled in your life. That's why you are talking all these things. Arash got angry and he can also struggle. To prove that, he worked at the same place where Raechel worked. His brother notices this. He sees Arash and Raechel working together and decides to take revenge. There was a huge party in Arash's office where he invites Raechel. Seeing Raechel, Arash's father says that you have already seen the office. Because he had seen the video footage of what they did on the helipad. Arash's elder brother said that today's catering service is not good. He had hired his mother to humiliate Raechel. After making fun of her in this way, Raechel started leaving from there in anger. Brother said to Arash, you are doing all this to tease father. You should never have brought Raechel here. Both of them were very upset about what happened. Arash at work talks to Raechel. He said if you don't want to be with me then say, I will never see you again. They had a plan to go together in the prom. Raechel also cancels this. Raechel apologizes to her mother for whatever happened. She says that I am too stupid. My and Erish's relationship was never going to work. Mother said that you should not think this way. Rachel's father was also a writer. He wrote a book, but it was never published. Raechel always felt bad for this, but mother said that your father had never gone to any publisher. Because he was very afraid. In this way you should never be afraid, you should get what you want in life. Upon hearing this, Raechel goes to Erish, but Erish's family members do not allow her to meet him. Today was prom, so she goes there alone too. Apollo continued behind Rachel's friend Gloria. Gloria liked that too. Erish tries to convince Raechel, but meets Yoshi on the way. Yoshi says you can't treat Raechel like this. She is not like the rest of the girls. Erish took Yoshi alone to the swimming pool. Erish said that, I love her very much. When I am away from him, I can't breathe. Yoshi was angry after hearing all this. Erish says get out of your anger. You can even kill me if you want. Yoshi really pushes him away. Erish fell in the swimming pool, and there was chlorine in the water to which he is allergic. He tries a lot to get out of it, but cannot get out. Yoshi goes to Raechel. She says that, you are my best friend. Yoshi said that Erish had come to meet you. I pushed him into the swimming pool. After hearing this, Raechel immediately ran to save Erish. His condition had become very bad, and he is admitted to the hospital. Until Erish regained consciousness, Raechel was with him. Raechel talks to Erish's father. Erish has every right to live his life. She convinces them about that matter. When Erish came to his senses, he was very happy to see Raechel. These two will never be separated from each other. Erish always wanted to become a doctor, and now his father also supports him. But for this he has to go to a different country. Raechel came to drop Erish at the airport. So Erish says I stole your Wi-Fi password knowing me so that I can talk to you. He also used to like her a lot already. It was hard for them to stay away from each other, and Raechel says hardship keeps coming in love. Whenever Erish's break came, he would reach to surprise Raechel. They love each other very much, and no matter how many problems come, they will not stay away from each other. With this, the movie ends. If you like its explanation, then please like and comment below. I will keep bringing many more movies explanations, so please subscribe my channel, and don't forget to press bell notification icon. We will meet again with a new movie. Till then, thank you and take care of yourself.